something that we can. Okay, that's just me. All good. Okay, so today, hang on, let me turn this noisy fan down because I'm trying to stay warm and make it look like it's summery, but it's bloody cold here. Alrighty. So today we have Aaron Williams from Texas to join us. He's a member of the Dog Trainer Academy. Thanks for joining us. Aaron's here just to share some of his experiences of the Dog Trainer Academy. Thanks for joining us, Aaron.
Oh, anytime, man.
Yeah. So I always love chatting to you, Aaron, and I'm sure this is going to be no exception. Tell us a little bit, Aaron, about this is all about you. So tell us about your journey. You're a member of the Dog Trainer Academy. Tell us a little bit about what you were doing, whether you'd been a dog trainer before joining the Trainer Academy, Dog Trainer Academy. Where have you come from and where are you now? I'll just hand it over to you and go for it.
Yeah, before the academy, I had a normal, regular job that I just was not enjoying very much. And my background is training animals. I grew up on a farm and a ranch where I was training cows, pigs, horses, and all that stuff. And I just wanted to get back into training animals. And so that's when I found you with the online academy. And after my first year signed up for you, I was able to quit my job and be a full-time dog trainer. And I see a lot of dog trainers failing or not getting over the hump because they'll take one piece of advice from a trainer that they learn from, and they get closed-minded to any other areas or avenues of training each dog, because there are so many different dogs out there with different issues, and you've never said to do things just one way and that's it. And people get frustrated and they just want to quit when they fail. So I think as long as you stay open-minded to each and every single case, you're going to be fine. And I got my hands on so many dogs at the dog pound, at the Humane Society. I brought them to my home, and before I charged anyone a dime for dog training, I just spent a lot of time training dogs for free. If you're not patient, you can't really grow with anything. And I stayed patient, and I grew as quickly as I possibly could. And I learned a ton that way. And then I went to a few people's houses for free because I wanted to have a good fluid motion under my belt before I started making this official. Once you do that, you're not going to go anywhere but up. You just have to have patience and be open-minded to learning as much as you possibly can in the dog training world. When people do that, I've seen them be really successful.
Tell me, how long have you been a member of the Dog Trainer Academy now, Aaron? I'm trying to.
I think it's gone on close to 2 years.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
You joined.
Yep. And I do this. It's 6 days a week.
So you training? Have you quit your full-time job now? I'm just.
Yeah. Yes. This is full-time, and I'm doing this 6 days a week. And it's nice to have you available often. And yeah, I don't do anything else for a living except educate people about their dogs. I am becoming the #1 dog trainer in my area, and I just want to expand on that more and more. And the moment I said yes to that, it's just been crazy busy. I haven't had any slow days yet, but yeah, it's just going great.
So you're saying you're doing it 6 days a week. Is that you're working with 6 dogs a week? Would you say? Or
yeah, yes. I go to people. I'm going to people's houses, each in different case, different dogs, 6 days a week, and I can't be happier. I can't be busier. It's just an amazing thing. in the beginning, I thought this was going to be a weekend moneymaker. And then I told myself, I just want to be better than that and do better. And anyone and everyone can, if you just stay open-minded. And I would just volunteer and get your hands on so many dogs as you possibly can. Do whatever it takes to stand apart from other dog trainers, especially in your area, and you're going to succeed.
So you feel like when you're working with these dogs, how are the dogs responding? How are you finding the clients respond? Or is it you getting results? I guess that's the real question. Are you getting results from what you're doing?
Yeah, the results are coming in the way of word of mouth is mostly where my business comes from. My webpage is brand new, and I have over 100 reviews on my webpage. And
are these 100 Google reviews?
Well, I'm new to Google because Facebook deleted most of my reviews, so I went over to Google. So yeah, there's that. But I have a 5-star review rating on Google as well.
Awesome.
So yeah, the feedback is going good. And at the end of a session, that's when I ask people to write a review when they've put in the work and when they were able to experience a good dog once the leash was in their hands. In the beginning, I was doing all of the hands-on work, and then I felt like that wasn't quite what the owners wanted. They wanted the hands-on experience too, because it's their dog. It's not my dog. And I stay away from talking about medical stuff. I stay away from talking about dog food brands. I just stay away from talking about anything health related. You're going to see people's eyes glaze over very quickly, and I'm not a vet. So
you're a specialist. You're a dog behaviorist.
Yes. And if I stick with that, I tend to grab people's interest a lot more versus talking about stuff that's not my specialty.
So you said you working with 6 dogs a week. What do each? Do you mind me asking? What do you charge for each dog?
Yeah. So at a household, if it's close by, it's $300 for 2 hours, and then if I have to drive past an hour, I charge an extra 100 for that. That's basically how I do that. If it's a 60-minute drive or more, I'm gonna tack on $100. And I've realized I'm just gonna charge one set. If it's 2 dogs or 3 dogs, I'm just gonna charge the same thing, because a lot of times another dog's issues aren't going to be bad at all. And I don't want to feel like I manipulated the homeowners by saying, oh, this is a quick fix, let's just work on this. But yeah, and I tell people over the phone everything that's going to happen in terms of money, because I don't want to show up and say, well, that's extra. If there is anything extra, you just want to tell them over the phone. If not, you will ruin your reputation very fast. Very fast.
Cool. No, it's great. I love your honesty. Yeah. So you're saying you charge $300-400 per dog, depending on the drive, and you got about 6 dogs per week. So on average, you're saying you're making about, what would you say? I don't want to put words in your mouth.
It's right now, it's about $50,000 a year.
Wow.
And when I take on dogs that come to my home, it's a lot more than that. But I enjoy going to the people's house, because the triggers that the dog has is at the people's home, not at a store, not at my house. It's there, and it's more effective when things are done where the trigger is. So
yeah. So what do you charge? You do take some dogs to your home, do you? Is that right? What do you charge?
Yes, I do.
How does that work out in terms of the time or the days, and what do you charge?
Yeah, so I take a dog to my home for a 7-day board and train program, and I charge $1,000 for the 7-day board and train program. And I can get a lot of training out of a dog just with 1 3-mile walk. And after that, it's maintaining and then watching for regressions. And then we just go back to basics during that 7 days and start over. And I've gotten really wonderful results from that. But I've slowed down on that because I just would rather go to the people's house. And it's like you say, it's all about owner education. Without that ingredient, typically things are going to fail.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, owner education, you love being with the people, you love sharing, and you're getting good reviews. People are spreading the word that you're mentioning you're becoming kind of one of the top trainers in your area. Is that right? Is that what you were saying?
Yes, yes. And word of mouth is an amazing thing. And people are telling me they're all over vet workers, everywhere from Nederland, Texas to Austin, Texas. People are talking about me, which is very wonderful, very crazy. I have a 6-hour radius I drive for dog training. And I feel like I can do more if I wanted to, because people out of state are hearing about me as well. And it's been mostly word of mouth, from here to 6 hours away from me. It's an amazing thing. I don't have billboards, or I have my webpage that's new and business cards in terms of advertising.
So do you spend much money on Google or Facebook advertising?
Facebook advertising has gotten me nowhere. It's gotten me nowhere. And I have not spent a dime on Google advertising as of now. I'm thinking about it, but as of now, I have not.
Sounds like you don't need it.
Well, I know. I'm always like, more is better. Like, I can't be satisfied. I just, but
working 6 days a week is pretty good, Aaron. You're busy man already.
It is. And often it's been 2 a days, morning and late evening for the 6 days a week. But that's been, the 2 a days is more 4 days a week, but 1 a day is 6 days a week.
Got you. Yeah, you can do 2 and then you don't have to work all 6 days. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Tell me, before you became a dog trainer, did you have any, what was your main concerns around becoming a dog trainer?
Well, my main concerns were, am I going to have enough business in my area to be successful? Am I going to have the right mentorship? Where do I go for resources? Where do I go to grow my business and my craft? So I had all those questions and I just could not wait to get those answered. I just wanted to focus on dog training, my craft, more so than anything else. Like, I didn't care what my logo looked like in the beginning, business looked like in the beginning. I just wanted to focus on one dog at a time that came to my house, and just self-reflect on the training and see if I could make things better. And after a few scars later, I've gotten to be better.
And did you find the Dog Trainer Academy helped you in that sense of being able to reflect back and grow? And
yes, it definitely put me on a much faster path than where I was going before. I was thinking about, all right, I'm done with my normal job. Maybe over the weekend I will train a dog and see what I come up with. But I signed up for your academy, and I think I graduated within 6 months of it. I just wanted to study and focus the craft as much as I could. And yeah, I came out ahead. In my first 6 months, whenever I graduated, I was making $9,000 a year training. And after I graduated, the next year was $29,000 a year. And then this year is $50,000 a year. And yeah, it's been a big help, big help, the DTA. And I just keep learning and growing from dog training. And when I mess up, it's all good. I mess up, I self-reflect. And you said this a while back, as long as you grow from it, you shouldn't feel bad or guilty, because we're going to mess up at times. Yeah. So it's going great, man. I couldn't ask for a better career than this and a better push from you to get started in the right direction to be a dog trainer.
Awesome. So what would you say to somebody who's sick on the fence, who's thinking, should I join the Dog Trainer Academy? Will I be able to make enough business? Should I make the jump? Is the support going to be there?
Yeah, you're just going to play that what if game unless you sign up and see the possibilities out there. Next year, I'm projected to make $65,000 a year just because I said yes to signing up to the academy. I said yes to hard cases. I deal with separation anxiety, aggression, and I am writing out an excitement potty protocol that I've worked with 14 dogs on now, and that's going very well. So yeah, you just, I would tell that person, just sign up. Just sign up. It's going to be life-changing, especially if that person stays open-minded in learning and just does not want to stop learning. You're not going to fail if you have that attitude. But my first year was very slow. So if you're patient in that rough time, you'll come out ahead. So
it was very slow, but you still made 9,000.
Yeah. I desperately needed to work my first year. But I knew it was getting better and better, and I was growing, and I haven't stopped growing since, which is just amazing. It's just a wonderful thing. I really love it.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, Aaron. So, Aaron, from Texas, Austin, Texas?
Nederland, Texas. I'm about 6 hours from Austin.
6 hours. That's close.
Yeah.
And anyone who wants to know more about Aaron? SETX Dog Trainer. No.
.com.
Is that right? SETX Dog Trainer.
Yeah, that's yes. Yeah, check out my webpage. See what you guys think. Yeah.
Hey, I really appreciate you being on the call today, Aaron. It's been fantastic, and I'm sure a lot of people who are thinking about joining will be thinking, "Yep, maybe this is for me." After listening to you share your story, so thank you so much.
Yeah, you won't regret it. Hard work and patience. Forget about the logo. Just think about your craft, and you got this.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Aaron. Have a great day.
You too. Bye, Doggy Dan.
See you, mate. Bye. Stop.